so what we're gonna do is we're gonna measure this tube out to this blank. I usually use a marker. I should have a pen on me. I want to always give myself a little bit of room to mess up, just in case it blows out. Can't really see it, but I know where it's at. And then you get that right there.
Okay.
And then I gotta go get a 27/64 drill bit. 27/64 drill bit. So I'll be right back. This is the jet drill press. We usually bring a vacuum up to it so we can keep the blank. It's really cool. This is an acrylic blank.
So the vacuum helps keep the drill bit cool.
Yes, and it keeps the blank cool. So the heat and acrylic don't go together. I just want to make sure it's centered and come down on it, and then I'm going to turn on the vacuum. Okay, this is our tailstock. Our mandrel is what we put the blank onto, and we have, let me take this off. We have this is the nut that keeps everything on. These right here are bushings. We use them for a guide. And basically what we do is we'll just skew it down all the way through until we get about 1/4 of an inch above that.
Did you ever do anything like this before coming to Zeb Pike?
No. No. But I like it. It's fun. It's something to do with our hands, and it keeps us out of trouble. This is the skew. People don't like it, but this is the main tool we use. They got a bull nose, other kind of bull noses. So it's all different. It depends on what you turn. Some people like to turn bulls, and for that they need a much bigger lathe. We just turn pens and yo-yos and stuff like that.
You guys do yo-yos?
We have yo-yo kits.
I want a yo-yo.
I've been trying to let her get me to do it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to push down just a little bit and start getting that cut, and go to my edge. And then I want to go all the way through every time, and I'm going to get a kick on my first couple of go-arounds, because how square it is, and I want to come back through. I just got something with the nose.
Seems to me you've learned more than just about making pens.
Oh yeah, we learn business skills, how to socialize properly. There's some stuff that I would have, like, if I never would have came to this class while I was here, I would have probably never took the time to do, like write out a resume, get out there and actually actively job hunt. So this is the class that kind of just motivates me to do stuff. And then we also learn how to give back too.
How's that?
We go out to the community, we'll talk to kids that are in our similar situations, just, haven't gone to jail yet. And talk to them and tell them how it is, or we'll go to festivals like Commonwealth Co-op, and go out there and start interacting with people, helping out that community by picking up their trash and just doing all sorts of stuff for that. And then we get our free booth, and so we get to be up there all day selling pens And this last year, we broke records there. We usually come back with around $800 every day with Tom and Will, and it's a 3-day event. Well, this year we came back with over $1,000 each day.
Why do you think it was better this year?
Just the group of people that we had out there with us, because we knew how to communicate, we knew what we were doing, and we knew how to write the orders, and we could explain the pen, and we just have a passion for it. And people saw that, and they wanted to help us.
So what's the money from the pen sales go to?
Right back into class. They go back into our class, goes to the school to provide for the GED students, helps fund our RCJ projects through the school. One of our teachers right now, we go and paint a mural on this church, and it's kind of cool that we get to go do stuff like that, because it's just, that, like I said, if we would have never did this stuff, we would have never been able to encounter that. But this right here, it ultimately gives us an opportunity to do something with our hands, and it keeps us out of trouble, like, because we got a milieu around here, and it's on our pods, you know, there's a hierarchy, and there's stuff going on all the time, and it's like, you know, this is jail, and if we don't have a chance to get away for a couple hours a day, you know, we ultimately self-sabotage if we don't have this opportunity to do stuff like this, and leave the building and go actively job hunt and come in here and make these pens, because it's just, if we're not going to do this, then we feel like sometimes we're going to get caught up into the milieu, you know, all the stuff that's going on, all the covert behaviors. So this is like our ultimate getaway in here.
Do you think you'd like to have a job in manufacturing somehow?
I've never really...
With your hands making things?
Well, yeah, I would really love to do that. I've never really looked into it, but I mean, like I said, this class has opened up so many doors for me. That like, and not like opportunity, yeah, actually opportunity doors, but like, not like there people are trying to give me stuff. It's more like I can realize what I can do with my own potential.
So have you learned about, you know, the cost of materials and things?
Yeah. For a while now, I've been the one doing inventory, helping her with inventory. I used to run the closet, so I knew, like, you know, I learned organizing, stocking, stuff like that, and, you know, I ended up learning, you know, that how to charge, how much they cost, you know, and the process of doing it all. Because I never knew, like, people would charge before I came here, that people would charge.
I'm going to conserve the energy since the battery's on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It says it's recording now. Maybe I messed up and wasn't recording before. How many different grits of sandpaper do you use? 12 different grits?
Yeah.
Wow. And they're all wet sanding?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to pan the room here real quick.
Schultz, don't look back. No, bro, for real. You can't be on that video. You really can't. Why? Because I'm not even on the video, it's just my voice. Because we're DYC. Alright. These are my last 4 micro mesh sandpapers. What they're gonna do is they're gonna get the all the scratches out of this, and give it a real fine polish, even though I already had one. The last four, and they're really high grit. They're in the thousands. And I'll just spend like 2 or 3 seconds on each one. I'm just using this towel to wipe all the residue that comes off it and clean it off so I can get a better shine to it. And that's what it looks like one step before it's finished. It's not completely done. Yeah, here.
Okay, go ahead.
This is our Hut Ultra Gloss. This is going to give a real nice shine to it. And we'll just keep it all the way on the top speed. Apply into the rag. And it's going to shoot everywhere. I do about 2 or 3 coats of it. So this is the thread, and we'll just push that in there, and it allows. I'll show you what the purpose of that is in a minute. And this is the back, the mechanism click. Pop that out, give me a little bit more room. Get it on there, nice and snug. And that thread goes to this, and this is the tip. And you got an elegant.
All right, excellent. Final step is engraving.
Yep.